Psalm 103, verse 1 to 6. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and all that is within me, bless his holy name. Bless the Lord, O my soul, and do not forget all his benefits, who pardons all your iniquities, who heals all your diseases, who redeems your life from the pit, who crowns you with loving kindness and compassion, who satisfies your years with good things, so that your youth is renewed like the eagle. The Lord works righteousness and justice for all who are oppressed. Explanatory commentary and contemporary relevance. A full-hearted response. Verse 1 and 2. The psalmist begins with a call to worship that engages every part of our being: heart, mind, strength, emotions. By repeating, "Bless the Lord, O my soul," the writer underscores the importance of both initial gratitude and ongoing mindfulness. Today, in an age of constant distraction, smartphones buzzing, social media feeds refreshing, this is a reminder to pause, look inward, and center our awareness on the source of every blessing. We're invited to cultivate practices, prayer, journaling, meditation on Scripture, that help us not forget all his benefits. The benefits remembered. Verse 3 to 5. Pardon of sins. Who pardons all your iniquities points to God's mercy, erasing the guilt that can imprison us in shame or self-condemnation. Healing of diseases. Whether physical illness or mental anguish, God's compassion brings restoration. Redemption from the pit. This echoes rescue from situations that feel desperate: addiction, deep depression, abusive relationships. Crowning with loving kindness and compassion. Rather than leaving us in our failures, God covers us with steadfast love. Satisfaction of years and renewal like the eagle. Even as we age or face weariness, his goodness replenishes our strength and hope. Modern application. In a world where performance and productivity often define our worth, these verses remind us that our identity and value come from God's unchanging grace. When job loss, health scares, or relational breakdown threaten to define us, we can cling to the truth that we are pardoned, healed, and crowned with love. God's justice for the oppressed. Verse 6. This verse shifts from personal blessing to divine action in society. The Lord works righteousness and justice for all who are oppressed. Biblical justice. God doesn't merely offer private relief. He orchestrates broad transformation, setting captives free, exposing corruption, uplifting the marginalized. Contemporary implications. Today's headlines abound with stories of systemic injustice, racial inequality, refugee crises, human trafficking. As followers of this God of justice, we're called both to pray and to act, supporting fair policies, advocating for the vulnerable, extending compassion across cultural and economic divides, bringing it home. Personal reflection. Spend time listing specific benefits you've experienced this past week, big or small, and offer them back to God in gratitude. Community engagement. Identify one cause or organization fighting injustice today. Pray for their work and consider tangible ways you might support or volunteer. Renewed strength. When you feel weary or burdened, meditate on verse 5's promise of eagle-like renewal. Allow God to lift you up, soaring above circumstances with fresh perspective and energy. By weaving heartfelt worship, remembrance of God's multifaceted care, and active engagement in justice, Psalm 103, verse 1 to 6 remains profoundly relevant, calling us to a faith that worships with our whole selves and reaches out with compassion and courage into a broken world.